Hello and welcome to the final part of the sampler granny square blanket. Today we will be doing the border. For materials you will need your linen yarn, as well as a 5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. To start, with the right side facing you, join with the linen color and slip stitch into any corner. And by corner I mean the very center stitch. After this, chain 1, then place 3 single crochets into the same stitch. I will be crocheting over my beginning tail. This is your choice, but this is something that I like to do. As you can see, my tail is being crocheted over. Now we will single crochet down the sides. As I begin my single crochets, I will continue to crochet over my tail. It's just simple, basic single crochets down the length of the blanket side. Each square before you get to the joining part should have about 29 single crochets. When you get to the joining sections, continue single crocheting. Just be careful because this is where you have knots from the tails from sewing the blanket together. I usually get about 3 or 4 single crochets and then I make it to the next square. And I continue down the side. You repeat this around the blanket. Each corner receives 3 single crochets, and each side you just single crochet down the side. When you're done with this round, you will slip stitch to the first single crochet. As you can see, the first round of the border is complete. Now we will continue with the second round of the border. To do this, we will chain 7. After your chain 7, place a double crochet in the 4th chain from hook. After that double crochet, place another double crochet into the very beginning stitch, so right at the bottom of that chain. Now skip 3 single crochets and in the next single crochet, place a double crochet. After the double crochet, you will chain 4. Now, place a double crochet in the 4th chain from hook. After that double crochet, you will place another double crochet into the same stitch as you started with. So place a double crochet all the way down and into the same stitch as you placed the first double crochet. And you repeat these instructions. Skip 3 stitches, place a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 4, place a double crochet into the 4th chain from hook, then place a double crochet into the beginning double crochet. If the video instructions are too complicated, the written instructions will be in the description box below the video. You repeat these instructions around the entire blanket. So skip 3 stitches, place a double crochet in the next stitch, then chain 4, double crochet into the 4th chain from hook, and then place a double crochet in the very same stitch as you started with, and repeat. You're basically making a V stitch with a cluster on top. When you're done going around the blanket, I ended with 4 single crochets, so instead of placing another little cluster, I just skipped it, and then I will slip stitch into my beginning chain 7. I will slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the beginning chain 7, so the 3rd chain up. Slip stitch, and then I make 1 more chain, then I pull up a large loop, I cut the loop, remove the working yarn, and then I sew in my tails. If you crocheted over the beginning tail like I did, you should only really have to sew in 1 tail. After you have sewn in your tail, go ahead and cut off the remaining piece. and the blanket will be complete.